Welcome to the All Podcast, your ultimate source for all things rugby. I'm Adrian Pavata alongside me, my co-host Angelo Petroso in ons is binne episode 40, huh?
In die Karaiba. Yeah, we
talk
go.
about it.
Here we go.
Talk about it.
Let's go.
Obviously, we just like to thank you guys for our milestone. We obviously reached 950 subscribers on the YouTube channel. So please, guys, for those that did not like, share, subscribe yet, please click that subscribe button and make our lives easier.
And give them a target. Before the end of the week, 1,000 subscribers. Do your thing.
About it.
Do your thing.
Talk about it.
Let's go.
Obviously, Ange, once again, we just like to thank the sponsors that was behind us for the golf day. We like to thank Die Braaigat in Sonneke.
Kuils River. 100%.
Sonneke. We would like to obviously thank Barganizer, and we also would like to thank Tafelberg Furniture, as well as Delsma.
Accommodation, wedding accommodation.
And all of our donations that were contributed towards our golf day and making our golf day a success. And obviously the people, once again, just like to thank you guys. And please stay tuned because we're going to have some crazy things lined up in the upcoming months.
Yes.
So stay tuned. And we're going to touch a bit base with all things rugby.
Yes.
URC, top 12.
Super League A, Super League B.
Yes.
Recruitment is goed. Ik kon drinken bier. Ik speel volgende jaar weer.
Dat is
Klaar met de tour. Over.
And then obviously this weekend, international rugby.
100%.
And we're gonna chat a bit about Australia and then Japan's game that was last week. And obviously the Springboks playing in Japan and some debutants.
Yeah,
we'll chat about that. But and we obviously have somebody on our show that started from the bottom.
Wait, before you go there, thank our personal sponsors first.
100%.
FLM Attorneys.
Hey.
SSA Custom Designs.
Yeah.
But Sabalto. Nee, guys, ons wil net vir julle dankie sê dat julle ons bek elke episode right through every moment. You're behind us. You know what they say about behind the scenes? It matters. The behind the scenes matter the most. But back to rugby.
100%.
Back to our guest. Who is there? Take us.
Okay, he's obviously a local boykie from Kraaifontein, and we can say started from the bottom and now he's here. He also won under 20 championship with Kraaifontein's under 20s. And currently this year he won the Super League B second team competition. So people need to look out for him, and he is a coach at the Be The Difference Foundation.
BTD.
None other than Lance Snyders. Here we go. Welcome, Lance, to the All Podcast. You must actually say welcome to us because we in your hometown.
Yes.
In your background, but welcome to the All Podcast, and thanks for taking your time out and availing yourself for us. And it's gonna be a fruitful conversation.
Let's dig into it. Let's start with it. Who is Lance Snyders?
First of all, guys, thanks for having me on the podcast. I think it's a privilege to be on it. And on the second note, contract is ook niet. Alright, who's Lance? Lance was probably his family man, father, brother, soon to be husband. Yeah, rugby coach, but most of all, like family man for my family, and my passion for rugby is deep, and any sport actually.
100%.
Lance, so let's dive into it. Where did your love for rugby start?
Adrian, I think it's most like for any other child. Seeing Chester Williams, 1995, I was still, I think I was 5 or 6 years old, watching the Rugby World Cup. My father's a rugby guy, so obviously rugby was ingrained in me. Then I started playing at primary level, and the love just started to grow onwards and then, yeah,
The rest was history.
Streets of Ravensmead.
Hey,
And there was a
7-4-9.
So Lance, you were also a player. So when you were a player, did you have any superstitions?
Yeah, but every Saturday I stripping met oppers. Hy gaan met anders. Hy sê hulle onderbroek, hy sê hulle tyd. Tot sy verloor. Hy sê hy tyd die week.
Moet jy sê ander resep?
Ander resep, maar hy klein goedjies wat hier op te skryf en aan, hy het baie goedjies.
Hey, and then obviously you were a player, and then you went into a player coach, and now you are a full-on coach. Was there any challenges that you faced? Obviously you obviously coached while you were playing still, like schoolboy rugby. But was there any challenges when you started coaching, like on a senior level?
Challenges obviously for me is I've been at Karavantan coaching my senior levels. I've been here since 2020 COVID. So obviously I had a lot of friends that still played rugby. Yeah. So I played with them like a season back. So that was obviously the change I had to make too. But I think if a player's got your fellow players got your respect, I think that transition was good for me, because I had a lot of guys that had my respect on the field. I was a captain, played a couple of years with him. So that transition was for me seamless, and the COVID actually also helped. So 2021, when we were one of the clubs that still gave rugby in COVID. So we had a couple of friendlies, and then I took for the under 20s I took about 5 friendlies, and then the second team coaches said, because I want to be in the environment in terms of the COVID. So we could fully understand, but I told the club, look, yeah, I'll stand in. The under 20s played some rugby, so I will take the second team. And then I started gradually coaching the seniors. That day I still coached Achis and Leon that played here, and a couple of guys that came to just play some rugby for COVID. So yeah, so it was probably started there, the transition into a senior coach, and in 2022 they appointed me again to go help with the first team, and in 2023 I became the backline coach of the first team.
100%. So Lance, and you started full-time coaching the second team of Kruiventuin, right? 2025.
Yeah, so for the past 3 seasons I've been involved in the senior setup.
Yes.
Coached the first team for the past 2 seasons, and then this season I coached the second team. I think that was also for my own development.
100%.
To get under wings of someone and becoming your own man, spreading your wings.
And is it safe to say your second team was also kind of a first team, because we played against you in a friendly? In after second half, then I realized, okay, now the tap is open. Now I can feel it. Our guys are a bit scared. Now you bring in guys like Roderick, all that type of guys, and winning the league, the Super League B, second team league. What was that feeling for you?
I think it was more satisfaction for me, but also just a testament that you can do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can achieve it. But I think it started at Monument Park. I think that was my stepping stone. Freddie Miller giving me the opportunity to coach the under 14s and being a head coach. So I started my trade there with just myself and coaching the backs and the forwards. And then I had to take charge 2019, 2020. COVID came, and then I coached till 2022. I had a brilliant season with the school. That was my last season with the first team and the second team. We were undefeated at Monument Park. So then I came to the club and I put all my resources and energy into hopefully trying to achieve something with Kruiventuin, because I think they deserve to be in the top league. I think they've got the structures. It's just about getting the right person in there, I think. A guy that's actually wants Kruiventuin to succeed and not the person himself. Yeah, so
right mindset as well.
Yeah, and I think I've got the backing of the broader community within the Kruiventuin.
Lance, and then if we take it a bit back, you obviously started your journey with Be the Difference as well with Grant and them. Obviously you've been there now for a few years. How was that? How did that help you with regards to, obviously you worked with school kids at Monument Park, but now you're going back and you're giving back to the community. How did that help you basically set the tone for yourself personally and obviously for your career going forward?
I think going there, it was not for me about coaching, it was for me to make a difference. To go out where I can, and it's not about getting something back, it's just about putting something back into the community. and I think that is actually my biggest gig. I can be appointed wherever, but that is my heart and my soul. Coaching there, and you can truly see, because that is people that actually need your help.
Yeah,
children that don't have fathers, that don't have brothers, that don't have that father figure in their life, that you actually now there trying to help and trying them to be better guys. And look at they stay in tough environments, our boys. They stay in the ghetto, in the hood, and we always tell them, you've got the ticket, you need to fight out of that poverty for your family, and that you be the guy, that you be the difference.
So Lance, as a coach, we know there's a lot of surprises in the upcoming few months, a lot of changes for a lot of clubs. Players at clubs you wouldn't expect go to clubs. But what is your plans as a coach for the 2026 season?
My plan was to, first of all, I'm a loyal guy, so I gave Craventine the opportunity to appoint me. And then yesterday I actually got the official call that they're going to appoint me as the head coach for.
Here we go. Here we go. Daar is dit. Uit die pizza bietjie. Wat wil jy nou hoor? Smaak jy vir die karaaibakke uit? Dan sy sê vir hier maar die Super League B steek uit. Dan is die meet and greet. Sê vir die mense dan is die meet and greet
is net in daar.
Meet and greet is nou. Swaat jy en die surrounding areas is steek uit. The rest is history. Tollies op jou bos.
Yeah, that's the plan. So 2026 is launch at Carafontein, and obviously I'll be the difference, and obviously wherever I can, obviously I'll give some value input. I'll do obviously, yeah.
And then Lance, obviously we obviously a podcast that strive on obviously giving back to the community and obviously giving back to our youth. Any advice for youngsters out there, rugby players and young coaches?
Upcoming young coaches.
that could help them because you know a lot of people tend to not believe in themselves, they doubt themselves. Any advice for youngsters out there?
I think it starts, Adrian. I think it starts with yourself. I think you need to back yourself. If you don't back yourself, I always tell my boys that, or the men that I coach, if you don't back yourself, nobody else is going to back yourself. You first of all need to give yourself an opportunity to become something. And if you back yourself, then there will be opportunity for you.
100%.
Go out there and take your opportunity. Nobody's going to give it to you. You know, you're going to get that people in life that is good in the rugby, that's born with the traits of it. But I always say, go out and go get it. I wasn't the greatest rugby player. I had to fight in crap and scare, but at the end of the day, I just gave my best. I came here, I prepared, and I gave myself an opportunity to be picked. And when you take your opportunity, you build yourself a legacy, I think.
100%.
Do you have it?
All right, that was Lance Snyders in a nutshell. Oh wait, that was the head coach of Craventine 2026 in a nutshell.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And we're gonna go straight into the top 12.
Here we go.
Bolen Pahale toe.
Pahale toe, vat my hier in of daar in. Roses. Slot van Rensdorp 54-28.
Yes, but our thoughts and prayers go out to van Rensdorp Eagles who lost
Kudu.
one of their players.
And one of their main players,
Kudu.
Simon Ndlovu.
That guy was good against, he played a week off when he passed on.
This Sunday night
against Botterfield. He was a massive
then Botterfield had a handful with him.
Shame.
Then Robertson Town visited the Lisa's in the Northwest and beating them 64-10. Hillcrest was Ebbotsdale with a nail biter. Came Ebbotsdale losing out on Hillcrest 33 single point. And Fango si bol, si bad boys vararo, das net man vararo.
Yay!
Oh bad boys oh. Al wat hulle muna is. Villa.
Yeah?
Villa winning the game at the end of the game.
But I think Vredenburg obviously fighting back and good backline at the
100% in with the likes of Daniel Tim. What a great inspirational and influential player. Great player.
Ik kijk video's hoor.
Hij always great. Nice levels. Maar Vredenburg verloor een game in die laatste minuut 23. Maar dan de Postervalides, hij heeft wel een ticket gekocht binnen die semis. Top 12, toen de zwakste. Voor die 3 degrees. Dat is binnen. Saldanha. Laten we Safkool binnen in sy huis. In Saldanha. Safkool het gesê, dat is hulle huis. Maar Saldanha het sy titel weer teruggevat.
In Wilpoys en binnen.
Binnen. Is klaar wat het zo is. the meterie is gone. Dink self college die boetjie mis met die top 12. Sal dan as outomaties in hy en Robertson Town. Hy en Robertson Town kom next week. Teen mekaar. Daar is 'n groot. Dink daai game gaan bepaal wie die top 12 vat, maar moenie 'n fout maak nie. Roses onoorwonne vir die hele 2025. Hulle ken nie verloor nie. So is belangrik dat hulle hy wenstreek hou. Wat baie moeilik gaan wees vir hulle om in 'n semis of in 'n final te kom verloor. So dat beteken die res van die jaar se wenne beteken vir jou niks.
En soos hulle sê in Engels, Botch River.
Yes, Botch River.
Botch
100%. Then Botch River beating Westbank convincingly.
Potlaboa.
Ek het sê weer verwag.
Godlafire.
Ja, verwag van Westbank, maar apparently some internal factors playing a big role in internal fights that caused this result. Because they have a great side, great individual by what's his name, the flanker.
Gee whiz, your English is level, eh?
Always. But yeah, that's our top 12 results for the past weekend, and we'll pop up the fixtures for the coming weekend. Here we go.
And we're gonna move straight into the URC. Glasgow beating the Blue Bulls 21 points to 12. That was a tough game for the Blue Bulls.
Blue Bulls, very
they
tough.
just couldn't put it into fifth gear.
But I think it's more the fact that when you go tour with a slightly weaker side, and then the home team puts their guns out. Same with the Stormers. I think when Leinster came here, it was a second string team to play.
100%.
So, but I think I'm excited to see the knockout stages when you've got all your Springboks, all your Irish people.
But I think the Blue Bulls, even with the third team, they still have a pack that dominates.
100%.
And for me, it's if you look at the Springboks currently and the way they're playing, I mean, anybody can go play in that pack and look like a world-class player. I think it's just the way a lot of South African teams manage their forwards is exceptional, and I think South Africa have one of the most consistent coaches in terms of, like, if you look at the stats up front compared to your New Zealand, your Ireland, I think the stats says it all.
But I think within the coaching thing, there's going to be a lot of developments. We're talking about Kes van der Wey by the Lions. I know some plantries in
he got sacked. He got
end of the season, so there's going to be a lot of coaching changes within the system of South African rugby.
But I hope and I pray that some of the club rugby coaches can come through, because I think it's a matter of giving somebody opportunity. Just the weekend, Naka Bulls beat Villagers in the Gold Cup final, and one of Naka's players are going to the Griquas, signed by the Griquas. They're 9. So, guys, it's possible. It's possible.
At the right time.
It's possible. Unlucky for Villagers lost out to Naka, but PMT, I guess, with Naka being used to it 3 times in a row now. So yeah. Tough one for the Western Cape, but we take it. Pittable, as I say. Lions beating Ulster 49 points to 31.
By the way, the Lions started, we all knew.
Yeah.
Maybe the Lions.
But the Lions is a home-based team. They can only play at home.
They can't support this.
And then the Sharks beating Scarlets 29 points to 19. The Dragons drawing 19 all, but if we go back to the Sharks, I think the Sharks are like up and down, and they just don't find a type of consistency. And you can agree and disagree with me now, but I feel personally that I think with the pool of players they have, I think they are trying to chop and change too much. They're trying something that was never really a thing that worked for the Sharks. Chopping and changing. They're they better off playing a consistent team that can gel together. And sometimes it don't work for everybody.
I think it's if you buy 50 Springboks, you're gonna have a problem.
And I think the thing is, the players complain about game time. Who's playing and who's watching?
And remember, it's not the Springboks. Rassi is the guy that tells you play, you don't play. You want to play, you need to. But the Sharks, everybody feels that they must play.
100%. Coming from the Springboks camp.
Yes.
But I think they did exceptionally well. And one team that is currently making moves is obviously the Stormers. They battled to get things moving in Italy against Benetton, but once they started to go and getting front football and Yui Matthias taking the ball to the line, then things started going their way. And I think they well on their way to good things and well on their way to potentially getting a second URC title if they keep it up.
100%.
I think with the Stormers, they've got a young side. So they have a couple of Springboks, but they've got a young core team that they can still depend on.
And
I think what play a big role here is management.
Yes.
Player management.
And I would love to see them this weekend, eh?
Yeah, they're playing, obviously a lot of the guys are playing for the Barbers against the All Black 15, so and we're going to go through that lineup now. Leinster beating Zebras 50 points to 26. Expected. Yeah. Cardiff beating Edinburgh, not expected, 20 points to 19. And Munster beating Connacht 17.
This was a game over rugby.
Yeah,
this was a game of rugby.
But Munster is back.
Yeah,
he's back. And I think they're here to compete again for another URC championship.
Very young team, very unknown players, but I think Jack Crowley is doing a phenomenal job with the team.
And very consistent.
100%.
And that's what you need in any team, consistency. If we go to the weekend's fixtures and
a lot of rugby.
Talk about it.
International.
England versus Australia.
England.
I want Australia to win. I don't like the English.
England.
I want Australia to win, but I think England in the backyard is tough. And
Sweet chariot.
I think I'm gonna go England. My heart wants to go with Australia, but I think England at home. Yes, it's difficult.
Yeah, I also think it's going to be a wet day. I think Australia needs to man up in front. If they're not going to man up in front, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah, and then the Springboks playing against Japan.
Woo, can't wait to see.
Japan zal me nooit meer winnen. Eén keer ergens op die winnen niet.
Zij zegt dat ik weer zo zie.
Japan is the Power Rangers like around. There's an achter, so it's going to be difficult to stop us.
Yeah, Chizzy at the back. We're going to go through that now. And in Scotland, USA, Scotland, and in the big one, the I think it's the match of the weekend.
Definitely.
Ireland versus New Zealand. I think New Zealand is obviously fired up for this game because I think the Irish over the past few years has had like one on us, and I think we do owe them. We do owe them definitely. So my money's on New Zealand.
Definitely the All Blacks. I'm thinking of it's going to be a nice outing for Ireland. New Zealand played a lot of rugby, so they've got some good consistency now, especially the last two games. So I expect them to actually give it to Ireland.
Ireland. Are you going Ireland?
Remember, Ireland is not playing in front of the crowd, the home crowd.
Yeah, but Ireland.
Okay, if we look at the Barbers versus All Blacks 15, the lineup, bro.
What the team, man. What the team.
Just, bro. If I look at this team, there's what? I don't even see. This is just.
I think it's 17 out of the 23 that is South African.
Yes, I mean. Brad Weber. If I look at the names here currently, I mean, Reno Smith in the mix.
Ivan Roos,
Leolen Zas, Jansen van Rensburg.
Good to see us in Slabakania is back.
And I mean, Werner Koch. I mean, this team is you could say this is a Springbok team.
Yeah.
Bongi Manombi.
I think it's all about game time.
It's Ollie Kibble.
So just imagine that team. The Barbers never played physical.
So it will be a difficult one, but I will go with Barbarians.
I'll go with All Black 15s.
I'm torn. I have to go with the Barbers.
You're going with the Barbers, and then obviously let's go through this. You can walk me through your Springbok.
Oh, what a difficult one. Number 1 auction chair.
Oh, that's a given.
That's a
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. Man, don't eat slide. Always eat Gatsby's. Done. Always eat Gatsby's. Go forward, ball. As a coach, what do you want?
Oh, go forward.
Go forward. Go forward.
Slide.
Done.
This is not going to be go forward.
Go forward, ball. Ons soek die meters, ons wil die backline in die gang sit. As ons 'n golfie, maak 1. As jy sien hoe ons die 4 hier staan, kom bang. Ons soek 'n go forward ball. 'n Go forward ball as dit. Dan kyk ons na
we're gonna walk Malcolm Mox and Zachary Porter, obviously making his debut, 21. I think it's good for his development, and I think
100%.
With the likes of Ox and Malcolm Mox in the middle, they're definitely going to steer him, and I think the Springbok pack should overpower Japan. I mean, the Wallabies scrummed him last week.
It's personal.
So I think it's definitely. And then your Ergie Snyman on the lock with Lord de Jager, and then Siamtanda Kulisi on the flank with Mostert and the monster Jasper Visa on the 8. Backs. Same old, let's put it that way. Jacobus Reinach with your Sasha, and then Kurtley Orange coming back from injury.
Kuala Tupac.
Damien De Allende and Kriel partnership, and then Ethan Hooker, and then this was a shocker for me because I never expected South Africa to play Chessie at the back, but Chessie at the back for the first time in like forever. So I'm excited to see him from the back, and I think he's just gonna destroy Japan. But one thing we mustn't forget that Japan had an exceptional game against the Wallabies and narrowly losing 15 points to 19.
But that's against the Wallabies. We South Africa.
And I think Australia made some changes also. So they were not full strength because a guy like Gary Wilson came from the bench and full. So I take it for what it is. But we owe them.
You say you take it with a pinch of salt. And then Grobbelaar back on the bench, and then Steenkamp with Wilco Low and Ruan Nokia, and then I see here that your flank center.
Nah, hybrid
player. Esther is it?
Here we go.
And then Kwaha obviously, Mr. Impact. Was Grant Williams, and then Mani completing the match. 23. I think it's a great Springbok team that's gonna. I think they're gonna destroy Japan.
Explode.
But I'm hoping for a good first half. You know, competitive first half, and then probably when the bomb squad come on that.
The rest is history.
Yeah, I also think for the Boks, I think it should be a tough game more because next week it's France, so that's going to be a big one. So preparation.
Let the body recreate.
And I think with France doing so well in the Six Nations, I think it's going to be a good game for next week. But I think focus on obviously the year and now, and that's this weekend Japan. I think I'll go for the Springboks by 10.
You think you'll go?
Springbok by 45 points.
No man.
Yeah.
I'm between 25 and 30 points.
45. Mark my words.
Ons maar besop dat die mense die wiens kan maak met ons as Springbok was beloon. But Lance, it was great having you on the show, and we would like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. And we wish you all the best with Kraaien, en ek het gehoor die man gaan miskien darling toe.
Lance, soos hy nou weer vir iemand gesê het op die phone, ek is vir jy is.
But yeah, thanks, and we know you're gonna do well in the Super League B, and in the next 2 years be in the Super League A. Unfortunately, it could have been next year winning the league, and then, but obviously with the new league structures, it's not the way we want it to be, but I think there's a plan in place.
I think it's actually a good thing for me, but so the club must probably needs to have a 3-year plan. So it's not a 2-year plan for me, it's a 3-year plan to get to Super League.
But to peak in the second year, it will be a goal.
Oh, I'm already seeing.
No, man, stop it. Stop it. Guys, that was all 8 in a nutshell. Lance Snyders. Here we go. Talk about it. You need to do 3 things. Like, share, subscribe. Do you got it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Like,
Share,
Subscribe.
here we go.